Okay, so today we are talking Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Every night, I dream the same dream. And then...
So, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is a movie where Doctor Strange casts a forbidden spell that opens a portal to the multiverse. However, a threat emerges that is way too big for his team to handle, according to Google on the About section. So, I just saw this movie on Friday, and it was good. Like, I liked it, but I just feel like it wasn't needed. I'm going to do spoiler-free in the first section of this video. I'll talk about a little bit of the spoilers at the end. I'll throw a warning up when that happens. Alrighty, so I'm just going to run through some pros and cons really quick to give you some things I liked about the movie, some things I wish they would have done different. One thing I really liked is how full New York felt. It really reminded me of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man days. Maybe, Sam Raimi's directing, but it just felt like actual full city that people live in, like when that thing was attacking that bus at the beginning of the film. There's a clip online, so that's not really a spoiler. But just like all the people running around and like mass chaos everywhere, it felt very like Spider-Man 2 almost in a way, like when Doc Ock and is coming on Peter Parker and Mary Jane in that coffee shop. Like I got very similar feelings to that moment. I really liked how powerful Wanda is in this movie. She just kind of fucks shit up, and that's all I'll say in the non-spoiler part. But and the fight choreography was really good. The music in this movie was phenomenal. Like the track for like every song I heard was amazing. Like it fit the movie perfectly. I really like the cinematography of this movie too. A lot of the shots were like big camera moves to show something epic, or really like nicely composed shots that just leave a nice frame to look at. Another thing I really liked about this movie is how just like calm Doctor Strange kind of remained throughout the entirety of the film. It really shows like how he's evolved as a character from where we met him in Doctor Strange 1 through Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, and now to here. He just kind of like, when shit comes up, he just kind of takes it like, all right, like, another day type stuff, instead of like in Doctor Strange, he was like very much freaking out, like when he was in the mirror dimension and before he went to go talk to Dormammu and all of that. So it's just kind of nice to see like a confident Strange that like knows what's going on and knows what he's doing like very clearly. And kind of shows how smart he is too, because in the beginning when he's talking with Wanda, he kind of outsmarts her a little bit. I can't really get into my cons list without going into spoilers, so we're gonna head into spoiler territory now. So if you haven't seen the movie, I advise you click off this video now.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Okay, so in the marketing, Marvel kind of posted this movie as like the part 3 to the story. It was WandaVision was part 1, Spider-Man No Way Home was part 2, and then this is part 3. You can completely just cut Spider-Man out of the mix. Like, it has nothing to do with this movie. They talk about it one time with America Chavez. Doctor Strange like says, "Oh, we had a mishap with Spider-Man a couple months ago," but that's like all really that movie had to do with this. The Illuminati in this movie felt very like just kind of shoehorned in and like a marketing ploy a little bit. That reveal of Charles Xavier would have been way better if he wasn't in any of the trailers, because he wasn't there in the beginning of that scene, and then like halfway through that scene with Strange, in front of the Illuminati, goes through, and then you just hear, "We should tell him the truth," and he wheels in to the fucking X-Men 90s cartoon theme. That was pretty cool. I'll say that. I fucking loved that. And for being the MCU's first horror movie, I can honestly say I wasn't really scared that much. Yeah, there was like definitely horror movie things, but I honestly think because it was like a superhero movie and Wanda's the one you're supposed to be afraid of, it just didn't really work on me. Like, yeah, she was like creepy, but like any jump scares or like things that were, I don't know, I just didn't feel scared for being a horror movie, or as marketed as, Marvel's first horror movie, which, I mean, yeah, if you look at their catalog, this is definitely the scariest of the movies, but still, I wouldn't call this a scary movie at all. Another thing that didn't make sense to me was, why is there one Darkhold for every universe, but only one Book of Vishanti? like for all of the universes. That part, like, they didn't really explain that very well, and that just kind of, I was just like, well, why can't they just go to another universe with America and grab that book of Ashanti? But apparently there's only one, because plot, I guess, we need to have Strange use the Darkhold. And yeah, I don't know, this, like, from having a movie titled Multiverse of Madness, they went to, so they started in 616, go to 838, and then they go to, or then Strange goes to that one that universe that has like the incursion. Yeah, there's like a couple like portal hopping scenes, but as far as like being a multiverse of madness, they don't really explore the multiverse really that much. It's just kind of like, oh shit, we need to hide America from Wanda. Spider-Man No Way Home could have not happened, and this movie would have changed about zero. Yeah, I don't know why they were like going so hard, like, this is Spider-Man No Way Home as a part 2. Like, that movie has zero effect on this movie. And then my last thing I want to say about this is, like, this didn't really feel like a Doctor Strange 2, more like a Wanda movie featuring Doctor Strange. I guess he did have like a small arc, like, you know, if you're happy or not. But I don't know, it just didn't feel like very Doctor Strange focused. And for a movie titled Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I would like to have some more focus on him. Because honestly, Doctor Strange 1 is probably my favorite MCU movie. Like, it was just like a wild trip. It was very funny. It was, I don't know, it just had like a certain charm to it. And like it was different enough from the other MCU movies where it made me really appreciate it. But this one just kind of fell a little flat for me, if I'm honest. I don't know, it felt like a really long episode of Wanda, like an extended version of WandaVision, than like a Doctor Strange movie. So yeah, final rating 6.5 out of 10. There could have been a lot better. Could have definitely been way worse. So I'm pretty happy with it. If you count 5 as like the average movie, 6.5 is actually decent. So that's what I'm gonna give it out of 10. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment below what you guys thought of the movie, if you guys have seen it. And I'm gonna go work on Friday's video now, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks.